Welcome back to another video. For today's video, I actually popped a request on my Instagram and was like, what do you guys want to see from me? Obviously when I'm not in the parks, I won't be vlogging. So I was kind of like, what other content do you want to see from me? And I had about 4 or 5 messages saying, we'd love to see your ear collection. Now, it's by no means massive. Some of my friends literally have like upwards of 50 pairs of ears. I am definitely not that bad yet. I mean, I could be, but at the moment I'm not. But I just thought I'd show you kind of my ears, where they're from. I've got like a nice mix of different small shops. I've got a couple of Shop Disney ears as well. But yeah, I just thought I'd walk you through my ear collection in case you guys are looking for some new ones or you just kind of wanted to see. The first pair is my latest pair. This one is from Shop Disney. You might have seen these. They're literally just the classic Mickey leather ears. I've wanted them for upwards of a year or two. I just think they're perfect for pairing with like simple, like basic outfits, or if you've got like a more showy outfit and you don't want to like go too wild with the ears, I think these are a great option. They still have the tags on, just because I've yet to wear them in the parks. I'll probably try them on, but they've got the Mickey Mouse signature on one side, and I think it says, no, it doesn't say your palette, literally just says Mickey Mouse. But I'll try them on. Please ignore if it looks silly because of the fact that the tags are still here. I also think, like, why do they have to write so much here? Let me try and see if I can tuck it and then move this side. Yeah, so these are the first pair of ears. Like I said, just really simple. Like, they work with like most if not all outfits, just because there isn't really anything not to work with the outfit. I also really like the fact that they don't have the bow. I only have one other pair of ears that don't have a bow, and I just think it's such a nice little detail to have a mix between the two. These ones, I believe, on Shop Disney UK are like £22, £24, but I got student discount 10% off. They also run promotions all the time, so be sure to look out for when they're doing like between 10 and 20% off, because they do it quite frequently, and it's definitely worth waiting for a deal to come up, especially if you've got other things in mind, because obviously I always wait until there's a few things I want from Shop Disney just so that I can get the free delivery if you spend £50. I might as well do my other Shop Disney pair of ears. So the next pair of ears I got from Shop Disney, I actually bought from the parks when I was in Florida. So these are a Christmas pair of ears, if you didn't notice by the snowflakes. And when I was out in Florida, I didn't bring any ears with me. At that point, I was just kind of like always in the parks. I had my Disney Instagram, but I didn't really post on it. I just really liked being in the parks, and I thought, you know what, I really want some ears. So I bought this pair and popped them on. What I really liked about this pair was the fact that they were quite simple. I like the fact that they had a bit of sparkle with the bow, but the actual ears themselves were quite chill. Also, obviously they are the perfect Christmas colours, so it makes every outfit feel a bit more Christmassy, and I felt like it dressed up when I used to just wear like random clothes to the Disney parks. I mean, not that I properly try now, but I put a lot more thought into my outfits and what I'm wearing in the parks than I used to. But yeah, I still really like this Christmas pair of ears. I think it's such a fun time to be in the parks, Christmas, and why not celebrate that with some ears? So that is both of the pairs of ears I have from Shop Disney. I know some people really don't get on with Shop Disney ears. Some people think they're uncomfortable on their head. Me personally, I'm okay with them. I've not had any issues with them, but then I know that some people do, so I definitely say buy them, try them on at home for an hour or so, kind of see how you're feeling, because you normally get them at the pressure points like behind your ears. If you're starting to feel like they're uncomfortable, I definitely wouldn't recommend them. I think there's so many small shops that do different styles, different thicknesses, different amounts of strength. You can definitely find other ears that you will like. You don't have to stick with Shop Disney, but Shop Disney is always a good place to start. I think like when you're in the parks as well, obviously like they are the ears that are available, and sometimes they bring out such lovely ones. Like they brought out some for the 30th that had Chip and Dale on, that my friend Soph got on our trip, and they were adorable. And they brought out some sparkly ones that Andrea got, and again, I really like them. I'm a Shop Disney ear fan, although I also love buying from small shops, especially if like they're my friends. So speaking of, my lovely friend Lauren, I actually bought a Christmas pair of ears from her for my November trip. Lauren's ears are some of like the most professional, well done ears I've ever had the privilege of putting on my head. She did not pay me to do that. I literally paid full price for these ears, but they are so cool. So I went for the tartan print. That is them. They've got a lovely bow in the middle, and what I really like is the fact that the bow's not too big on her ears, so it doesn't really draw the focus away from the ears themselves. Obviously ignore the fact that I'm wearing a rainbow cardigan. I know that's not really going to go with the whole look, but I just love these ears so much. They are so comfortable and they feel so strong and like sturdy. Like when I do this, like there's literally a tiny amount of movement, whereas with some of my ears before, they've literally been like flopping. She does a few different versions of the tartan. I think she does one that's got navy in it. She does one that's got more white in it. I just really like these ones, and I really like she does this like ribbon outline over the like the corners of her ears, like along here, and I just really love that as a detail. I think it's so nice, and I got so many compliments in these ears over Christmas, and they are some of my favourite photos. They just work so well. The colours are quite subtle. Obviously, like you can tell like the difference in the red and greens in both. Like this one obviously is a lot more bright. I think if you're wearing like either whites or those kind of colours, you can go for like these ears. These ears work much better if you're already wearing your greens and your reds or your dark colours. Definitely check out Lauren's shop. I'll also put the links to all the shops. Obviously I do have to say a couple of the shops unfortunately are closed at the moment. I'm not sure if that's indefinitely, I'm not sure if that's permanently, but definitely check them out, keep an eye out. You can keep a notification if you do like any of the ears, just because I love all my ears. I don't keep ears that I don't like. The second pair of ears from her shop are these Pirates of the Caribbean ears. I love Pirates of the Caribbean. It's always my go-to first ride whenever I go to Disneyland Paris. Sometimes Disney World, depending on how busy it is. Disney World, you have to kind of utilise your time a lot more because the park is a lot more busy. But I just think these ears are so good. They're subtle, obviously without being too subtle. I really like the fact that she's like burnt the fabric in the middle. It's just so cute. And again, like you put it on your head and it feels so sturdy and comfortable. I only wore these for one day of my November trip, and I unfortunately didn't bring them on my March trip just because I didn't have outfits that went with the ears, but I need to wear these again just because for the fact that I might as well make the most of Frontierland and Adventureland working so well with these ears. Again, like you've got the red ribbon detailing. I just think like Lauren's done so well with these ears. I can't like recommend them enough. Like you can see how thick and sturdy they are. She's just so talented, and I don't know how she comes up with the ideas to make the ears, because I for one couldn't. These were both of the ears from Lauren's. I am coveting a couple more pairs from her, one of which I might buy for my Walt Disney World trip, but I am over aware of the fact that I'm gonna completely overpack on the way there, and I know how much I buy when I'm out there. So if I don't buy them for Walt Disney World, they will definitely be being bought anyway, just because I just think she's lovely. I love her shop and I love her ears. The rest of them are also from small shops. I will start with Chloe's. So these bat ears I actually saw my friends Daisy and Taylor buy, and I messaged them being like, where did you get these from, because I need them. And I have never bought a pair of ears so fast as I bought these ones. They are Mickey bats. And obviously if you know me, you know I love Halloween so much. And they've got like the little glittery sides. They've got, she hand makes these pom-pom ears. And when you put them on, when I tell you, I think they're adorable. I just think they're perfect to go with one of my lounge flies. That's the Spooky Mickey one. It's a great like addition to a Halloween outfit or a Phantom Manor outfit, and you don't have to just go for Halloween, but a Frontierland outfit would look so great with them. and they are so comfy, and because they're like the pom-poms, they're really light, so you don't notice them too much on your head. Again, these are a pair of ears I have yet to wear in the parks because I want to go for Halloween this year, so I'm thinking if I go for Halloween this year they can come and have their moment, and I just can't wait. I might even take them to Walt Disney World just because of the fact that Haunted Mansion was my OG favourite of like all like the Haunted Mansion, Phantom Manors, and I just want to wear them constantly. I just think they're so cute. She brought out a Christmas version and I really wish I'd bought it, but unfortunately her shop's closed at the moment. I think it's an indefinite close, but she had mentioned that if you message her you can grab ears, and she is willing to do custom orders. So if you do want them, feel free to message her. She might say no. I don't know how busy she is. I know that that was a reason that she stepped away from the shop, but she might say yeah, and I can't recommend them enough. They're so comfy. They're quite big, and I like the fact that they are like equal size either side. It's not like they're flat at the back, which some of the ears do, and I don't really like that. These ones definitely keepers, and I'm so glad I managed to add them to my collection. So you should too. Next pair of ears is one of my oldest pair of ears, and it's quite funny because I actually think that they match my hair, and I'm not sure they're meant to. I think that's just like my hair is the same colour. They are Chewbacca ears, so perfect for any Star Wars fans, and I really like the fact that the bow's sparkly. It adds that kind of bit of dimension I think to the ears, because obviously it could just be really simple, be really just the Chewbacca ears. Their detail in this bit alone is enough to sell you on the ears, but when you put them on I literally think like it just looks like an extension of my hair. Like obviously it's a slightly different colour, but I just think I would make a great Chewbacca. I'm not sure why. I think it's like the Hagrid hair I have. As much as I try and be a Princess Leia, I think I'm a Chewie, but I'm also oddly okay with that. As you can see on my head, they are quite big compared to some of the other ears, so that is definitely something to be aware of, but I quite like the size, and I'm in the middle of currently planning my outfits for my next trip, and I'm really thinking I might do Star Wars because I've yet to wear these ones in the parks. A lot of these ears I've bought in lockdown, so they've yet to be worn in the parks. I definitely think they are worth a trip to the parks for. I got these ones from Laura Rose Treasures. Again, I'll drop them below if you want to check her out. And she again does do offers. I think she has brand reps, or she does like offer weekends for like payday for like 10% off, which every little helps. A lot of these ears I bought with 10% off. Always check when you're buying ears if they have brand reps, because it also supports the brand reps and you get a little cheeky discount, which is normally the cost of delivery for free, which is perfect. And then I found Wish Upon a Ear, and they had two ears that I just could not leave. The first being my Tower of Terror ears finally. I'll quickly show you. So they've got the Hollywood Tower Hotel logo on the one side, obviously the sparkly bow, and then on the other side they've got like the bellhop costume, which obviously all the cast members on the ride wear. It's just really on theme, great for a Tower of Terror bound, which I'm yet to do, but I think I might do a Tower of Terror outfit. I did wear these on my last trip on the first day, just because I really wanted to bring them to the parks, but I didn't do an outfit for them, so I think that is definitely a must soon. These are slightly smaller than the last pair of ears I showed you, but I quite like the size. I think it's quite nice how much, like they're almost the same size, if not slightly bigger than park ears, but the detail and like attention that's gone into like designing them is, in my opinion, more than park ears. They've got like the red velvet material on the back and front, and then all of these have been attached obviously separately and then with the bow. I just think they're so comfy. Even like the inside, like if you can see, the inside has even been done with like care to make sure that it's comfortable and secure on your head. When you find a company that really puts attention to detail, like Wish Upon a Ear, grab all the ears you want. Which is exactly what I did, because I got some Remy ears, and I literally saw these ears and fell in love, but unfortunately they were in the shops, they were in Wish Upon a Ear's tagged photos, and I was like, why are they not on their website? And I messaged and they were like, unfortunately we don't have the fabric at the moment to make these ears, but they will be in stock again as soon as they can. and I would look periodically and there was nothing, and then I popped on post notifications, saw that they'd released them and grabbed them so quickly. I love the fact that the little spoon is detachable. I think you can request for it to be detachable or not detachable, but I asked for it to be, just because I really like the fact that you can choose. I loved these. They're perfect for if you're going to Bistro Chez Remy in Disneyland Paris. Obviously Walt Disney World's French Pavilion in Epcot has just brought out the Remy ride, so if you're going there, perfect ears. Both of my ears from Wish Upon an Ear. Again, there are some really nice Anna ones that would go well with my Anna Loungefly that I'm very tempted to buy. But maybe for like a Christmas trip, I feel like Frozen obviously just works a lot better in the winter, so maybe I'll buy those for those. And they are really well known for their Expedition Everest ears, which is my sister's favourite ride, so I'm going to try and convince her to buy the ears with me, aka we split the price. I wear them 99% of the time and she gets to try them on and maybe wear them in the park one day, but I would definitely be adding those to basket. So let me know if you decide to buy any ears from their shop and we can do a joint order. And then I've got 2 more pairs of ears. The next ones I got from Second Star Souvenirs. I entered a giveaway on her Instagram page and I've never won a giveaway before. I didn't think I could win giveaways. I'd literally enter, not hear back, the giveaway would close, I'd move on with my life. But I got a lovely message saying, congratulations, you've won your giveaway, and she'd brought out a range of ears that you could choose from, and I chose the gold firework ears. Now, these ears have such a nice sparkle to them. Obviously they've got the little hidden Mickey fireworks, well, not so hidden, I mean, come on, the gold bow, and then kind of like Lauren's ears, they have the rope going round, the really nice detail that Wish Upon an Ear had in terms of the interior to keep it secure, and then the actual fabric itself has like a little sparkle to it, if you can see. But these are so comfy on, they're quite light as a pair of ears, and I just think they're so nice when you are dressing up an outfit, like for the evenings, if you'd gone back to the parks and you wanted to, you know, celebrate with fireworks. What a perfect pair of ears. She's just brought out some Alice in Wonderland ears, and there's about 5 or 6 pairs and they are honestly incredible. Like, I don't know how she designed them because they are so unique, and I just think there are so many amazing small shops all come up with the original unique ideas. I don't know how they do it because I couldn't sit there and design a pair of ears, and she went and designed 5 pairs of amazing ears for Alice in Wonderland. The only reason I didn't get them is because Alice in Wonderland kind of freaks me out as a film, but I'm literally begging her, I'm like, please do my favourite films. The people brought out Parent Trap ears. Parent Trap ears. And then what's one person could be Hallie and one person could be Annie. I don't know how you'd show them in ears, but if you know creative small shops, please create them for me. And then finally, I've got a pair of Daisy Duck ears. These ears were so cheap when I bought them. They are so well made in terms of the fact that they have obviously all the glitter, both sides, which I really like. They're great for pairing with my Daisy Duck and Donald reversible Loungefly. And then they've got obviously the little daisy in the corner. But they are super strong. Like, they are probably the strongest when it comes to actually putting them on your head. They are quite heavy, which I think you should be aware of, but for me, like, that hasn't been a problem when I've been wearing them before. I wore them on our travel day to Disneyland Paris in November and didn't stress about them all day. Details there. These ears, I think when I bought them were like £12, which I didn't even know you can make ears that cheap and still make a profit. So hands down, completely recommend. They do Donald ones to match, and they do all the classic Mickey characters, as well as obviously some of the other films as well are represented, and they're super sparkly. So if you are a glitter person that doesn't just want the glitter in the bow, obviously because these have it both sides, they are literally perfect for anyone that likes a bit of sparkle. Or if you've perhaps got kids and obviously you don't want to spend super money on the ears, you can still get some great quality with those ones that aren't super expensive. Finally, I thought I'd show you some of my ear accessories, and this one that's not really a Disney ear but is a Disney hat, if that counts. So my Disney bucket hat is possibly my favourite thing I've bought this year. I wasn't going to get it, and then I saw this on Very Necco and was like, oh my god, why wasn't this in my life for the last 23 years? I love it so much. I thought, oh my god, it'd be cute. They had a matching Rex top which I bought, and then I did a Disney bound for like my last day, well kind of half a Disney bound, a Disney inspired outfit for Toy Story, because I love Toy Story. Rex is honestly a character I relate to so much in terms of his anxiety about life in general, that this bucket hat was my favourite thing. And considering I'd only ever worn ears before, I'm not really a hat person, I love this bucket hat. As in, when it went on my head on the last day, I was upset whenever I had to take it off. And one thing I'd never noticed with bucket hats is actually really useful. Like obviously they are used by people to keep the sun off their face, and it really worked. Like I squint in a lot of my photos because obviously the sun's shining down on you, you're smiling, but my eyes just naturally squint. With this on, it kept the sun kind of off my initial eyes, so I could smile so much more naturally and actually have my eyes open for photos, which obviously was quite important for me going to the parks. I love getting photos during our day, so it was nice to have my eyes open. And literally just this week I was given my own affiliate link and discount code for people on Very Necco, so be sure if you guys want to grab it to use my link below, because I think you can get 10% off, and I didn't use 10% off when I bought this hat, and it literally would make the hat like £14, and I mean you can't go wrong for that hat because I am obsessed with it. Like I loved it so much. And then I've just got a couple of ear accessories as well. The first was this ear holder. I actually had a different one for my trip. There we go, I had to cover my face. It's just got Donald Duck on it. I don't like wearing my ears throughout the day because I find out when taking them on and off for the rides, or if I was filming with my vlogging camera, sometimes it would just be a bit too much to have to worry about. So hooking this onto your bag and then just popping the ears in it just meant that you could have your ears safely outside your bag rather than having to constantly go in and out of your bag every time you went on a ride. And I mean, ideal. And then the lovely Lauren from Ears Enchanted sent me this ears bag, which you could personalise. You don't have to use it for ears, but I asked for it to be Gigi's Disney ears, just because I get super worried with, obviously with all the details, like with my Remy spoon, I wouldn't want to lose the ears or lose the spoon when I was going around the parks or when I was packing to and from. So if I pop my ears into this bag, you can fit probably like 5 or 6 pairs in. I took 5 pairs in November and they all fit in this bag comfortably. I knew where they were in my suitcase, I didn't have to worry about them. It's just such a great way to transport Disney goods. Obviously if you've got other items, Key bought one but didn't use it for obviously Disney ears, he didn't have any, but he used it for all his like travel stuff. I just think they're a super handy bag, and they're drawstring, so you can get them as tight or loose as you want to make sure that everything stays inside. I mean, you can't go wrong. But I'm going to show you my hat again. So yeah, like I said, this was the hat. It's got Rex on all around it, and they have actually like a whole Rex collection at the moment with t-shirts, hoodies, and I think they have an exclusive lounge flight, and I've been coveting it so badly. I was this close to buying it for my March trip, and the more I look at it, the more I want it. So definitely check out that link below and let me know if you guys get anything, because I might need to get another bucket hat. They just brought out a princess collection and I'm obsessed. But yeah, that was my Disney ear collection. I hope you guys liked the video. I am aware I'm very much a rambler, so sorry if you found that really dull. I just kind of wanted to show you guys something that you'd requested on my Instagram. I just think it's really nice to have a more relaxed YouTube channel when I'm not vlogging. But I do have some exciting stuff coming up soon, so be sure to like and subscribe to follow along. Set up post notifications if you want for when I hit the bell to set up post notifications if you want for when I post. And I look forward to speaking to you guys soon, so thank you.